Hi, Steve Hall here. Anyway, I just wanted to record a short video here about a dream I had, which might come into reality sometime. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know something I thought about that is relevant to these times. My biggest problem is back in '89, we had the quake, and what had happened was it knocked out our power for 3 days. Now, I just wanted to relate to that and the fact that we could have power turned off for a long period of time. Uh, that how do we handle it? Anyway, I just wanted people to leave some comments on this video blog and tell me what their thoughts are. As we sat there and back in '89, we lived in a cul-de-sac, had a lot of friendly neighbors. We ended up, all coming together, and somebody went to 7-Eleven, picked up some ice, and somebody had some ice chests, and we put our meat and our milk in the ice chests, and other people had barbecues and briquettes, and we had barbecues out in the street, and we lived and survived those 3 days without power. Now, we weren't thinking much about it, but the fact that after the third day, you couldn't flush the toilet anymore. Also, there was no water coming out of the tap because the power that runs the generator that runs the pump that brings the water to your house was also out. Few things that you can think about is having bottled water, having food, hard food, canned foods, and things like that that are preserved well and can keep you over a period of time. Now, we only had 3 days without power. There's people back east that have been without power for weeks. Uh, in the cold, no heaters, no gas stove, because the gas also is pumped up uh, with a pump, causing pressure to get it to come down the pipe. So you got to figure in 3 weeks, there's nothing uh, in the way of water and gas, and also even your car. The water, the gas in the ground is driven up by a pump and comes out to your car. Now, when that doesn't happen, your car runs out of gas. You park it wherever it is, and hopefully we get power back. Now, just to let you know, in a matter of a week, people are getting sick because of you can't wash the dishes. Even the hose outside, there's no water coming out of that, so you can't, there's no way to wash things, no way to clean things. Uh, the washer and dryer don't work, the TV doesn't work, the radio doesn't work. Eventually, your cell phone runs out of battery, much less the tower that controls it. The batteries on that start running out. And then there's a few things like the uh, other side of the tracks. The people the have-nots come over with their knives and guns and want to steal what you have because they don't have it. So um, just wanted to get this out there because I thought, it might be something for people to think about. You know, PG&E and the power companies have a lot of control over us. The TV stations, when TV is non-existent, what do you do for the day? You read, You talk with people, you have meetings, whatever you can to keep yourself occupied. Telephone, there's no way to communicate with the regular telephone because that service is also controlled by power. So anyway, just to let you guys think about it, let me know what you think. Anyway, this is the beginning of a think tank for people that want to create their own power and stuff like that. Think about the fact that even when we had people with power on their roofs, they have the solar power. The solar power doesn't work when the grid's down. They have a safety feature on all those power things. They don't want you driving the grid in case a wire goes down and they want to fix the wire. They don't want your house electrocuting some guy out on the pole trying to put on a wire to fix the service. But anyway, here we have power on our roofs. We think, oh, no problem. When we had a plane fly into a wire in East Palo Alto, they lost power. Everybody that had power on their roof had no power. They had turned them all off. So, think about it. We try and save ourselves by putting solar power and stuff like that, but even solar power doesn't work without the grid. So, how do we combat this? How do we think about it in layman's terms? How do we get ideas going for when we don't have power, when we don't have TV, we don't have radio, we don't have phones, we don't have cooking, we don't have water coming out, so we can't clean things, we can't flush the toilet. What happens to us? How long can we last without power? That's the ultimate question. Is it a month? Is it more or less? Hospitals, they have batteries to keep some of their things going, but even that has a limited time value as to how long their batteries and how much gas they got in their generators to keep the place going for a short period of time. All that is something to think about. How do we renew this energy? How do we become self-reliant on not using power? Our kids nowadays, they use calculators and iPhones and things like that to do everything. They don't think. They don't go, what's 2 plus 2? And they can't think 4. They have to put it in their box and the thing gives them the answer. Are we teaching our kids the wrong way? I used to be really good in math, and in my older years, I've gotten a little slow on it. So I sometimes use the calculator box too. So we all are relying on electronics. So how do we handle this? That's about it for now. I just wanted to get the idea out and let you guys, comment on it. So anyway, thank you for listening, and we'll have another one of these soon. Maybe about another problem we have, like the takeover of the rich, taking our land and building, tearing down structures and making new structures that nobody can afford to live in. It's another thought I had. I did a video about the San Antonio shopping center, the fact that they took out Burger King and shoe stores and drug stores and a parking lot to put up a new structure. Who really wants it? Who wanted that? Some rich person is going to make a whole lot of money on that shopping center. We probably can't afford to go there anymore. You know, the stuff that they sell will be too expensive for us. So who knows? Leave your comments and let me know what's happening. Talk to you later. Thank you, Steve Hall.